Alright, folks, I come across some information here that I think kind of interesting, right? So we hear the NIH, that is the National Institute of Health, that is the UK version of their Ministry of Health, right? They was doing a trial concerning, well, the randomized placebo-controlled trial of safety and efficacy of tocopherol for the treatment of monkeypox virus disease. Check out the date. Start date is September 2020 and date September 2025. So that means the Ministry of Health in UK was recently studying the treatment of monkeypox. Right? Check out this next one here. This is the viralogica sinica. This is like a medical research publication in the China, right? Where there are various where you could publish like medical studies and like on research and things, so right, for China. Efficient assembly of large fragment of monkeypox virus genome as a qPCR template using dual selection based transformational associate recombination. Right? Check out the date. This paper was submitted in August 2021 and accepted in February 2022, which means that how they was verifying it take from 2021 to 2022 to verify the information in this paper before they could publish it, right? So this means that how they was actually researching monkeypox in China. But here what's going on. Here is the interesting thing. Right, so monkeypox virus MPXVs are large RNA viruses, reported genome sizes, whatever, right? They say it is this family is subdivided into West African and the Congo Basin clades, right? So they're going on to say what it is for, right? They go on to say now the quantitative polymer change reaction qPCR is the gold standard for the detection of whatever viruses, including the monkeypox. For this pan detection, these things show excellent target for qPCR assays, right? So here it get interesting. Since the monkeypox infection has never been associated with an outbreak in China, the viral genomic material required for the PCR detection is unavailable. So in this report, they employed a dual selective whatever it is, right, genomic fragment that encompasses whatever two valuable targets, whatever the dual selective target assembly showed a zero-rate vector recircularization and average legitimate assembly yield of 79%. So what they were saying is, right, because they never had an outbreak in China, that they don't have any material to study it, right? And what this paper was saying is that how they was recombining the fragments of the genome in test material to recreate the monkeypox virus. They was synthesizing the monkeypox virus in China. The reason they're saying that is because they don't have access to actual monkeypox material, and they could just go across in Africa and collect sample because monkeypox is prevalent in Africa. So this paper saying that they were synthesizing the monkeypox virus in China. The reason being they were checking to see how it does operate, but this kind of coincidental, and it was submitted in August 2021. That's how they were synthesizing the monkeypox virus in China. And the NIH was researching treatments for monkeypox viruses starting in 2020, right? That's a little too coincidentally. When you link it up to recently with COVID-19, right? The virus, they say that all happening the outbreak happened in a wet market in Wuhan, China. But after they get to realize that they had a viral research facility in Wuhan, China, right? That America was helping funding, and they had COVID gain-of-function research there. They denied that they had gain-of-function research going, and they get to realize that gain-of-function research, just with slightly different tweaks to the definitions, but it was still gain-of-function research, right? The problem I have with this is these people doing this thing, but the World Health Organization went to China to investigate the validity of the Wuhan strain COVID happening in the labs, and they weren't allowed access to much of the material to investigate anything. The World Health Organization came back and said that they didn't see much anything to say that it happened, the viral outbreak happens in the laboratories, right? And that is not a good enough explanation. That is not a good enough excuse, right? It looks as though the World Health Organization was just playing very nice with China in the COVID, right? One issue with that is they recently now trying to sign some agreements, treaties with countries and them. So whatever outbreak that happened in any country, the World Health Organization will be the governing body for these outbreaks and the medical or the health regulations that the country is going to implement. So we're going to give up with medical sovereignty or the health sovereignty to the World Health Organization. The investigation into the Wuhan lab outbreak lab leak theory, the World Health Organization proved that they just wasn't, they didn't have the best interest of the people, and they did not come down hard on China by investigating it properly. And that is not a good enough reason for we to give up with medical sovereignty. When we give up with medical sovereignty, the World Health Organization can dictate exactly what your country doing on the grounds of health reasons, right? But the measures they're going to implement, it don't necessarily have to be with medical reasons alone. It don't have to be for health, but it could be used for the reason of health, and that is why we shouldn't allow this to continue. Right? This monkey boxing, song and fishy.